Alright, what's up? Happy Monday. Eric Kaiser, Kaiser's Quest, my Spiritual Awakening, Wake Up. As you can see in the title, I'm talking about marijuana. And the weird thing, this is the third take of doing this because I just literally lost my train of thought, like mid-sentence. So I don't know if I'm even supposed to shoot this video and get it out, but I'm going to anyway because it has a lot to do with my awakening. It has a funny backstory that y'all will enjoy. And, the ending outcome kind of puts me where I'm at in my life right now. And that's the cool part, because all these years later, and that's what I posted on Facebook yesterday about life, how exciting it is that you really have to look at the shortcomings and really enjoy the bad times, the hard times, the friggin' jail cells. It all makes you who the hell you are today. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So let's roll back to me, 14 years old, right? Walking across the beach, across the cement dam with my boy Doc. Looking down, and I guess I must have manifested this, but I happened to stumble across a bag of weed, right? This layman's terms, day and time, I would call it a dime bag back then. So whatever that may be. Now, I didn't have much knowledge of weed. I think I smoked one time prior, but I had friends, Mike Doherty, Bob McCrory. I don't know why I just messed that up. What's up, dog? James Barnhart. All these guys kind of had, keep in mind, that's why I could talk to kids, because I remember exactly what I was going through at 12, 13, 14 years old, where my mentality was at, why I was doing the things I was doing, how as kids we want to fit in, we might want to be the leader, because we are raised to compete against each other, and we need to teach our kids just to stay as one, right? Have friendships that nobody's better than nobody, you're just one big friggin' unit. So anyway, we all get together, we go out in the woods to fire this stuff up, and it's a windy day, kind of windy like today is here on the beach in beautiful Florida. I love this place. I gotta go back to Georgia in a couple weeks, and it's kind of starting to bum me out, but oh well, make the best of the best. So anyway, we go out in the woods, the wind's blowing, we got a couple pack of matches, we got our tinfoil bowl made up, and we start going at it. It just seemed like every time I would light a match, I would stick it in this bowl, I would hit the shit out of it, the weed wouldn't light, I'd get a big hit of sulfur, and I repeated that I don't know how many times. And then out of nowhere, boom, the woods are spinning, I'm feeling like crazy, and I'm like, what the fuck, what is going on right now, right? So I'm looking at my friends, and they're all fine, I'm wigging, right? So I start wigging so hard, I just start running out of the woods. My boy's like, what's wrong? I'm like, dude, my chest, I don't know, man, I'm fucking scared type of shit. I start running down the street. I don't know why the hell I'm running, I'm just fucking running. Run all the way down to my cousin's house. Get to my cousin's house, he's not there. Anthony's there. Anthony looks at me like, you alright? I'm just, nah, fuck it, I don't trust you like this. I gotta get the hell out of here. So now I run all the way home. Mike's still with me. I'm splashing water in my face in the sink in my bathroom. I fucking think I'm dying. I look at him, hey man, just go. I will be fine. In my head, I'm like, I'm fucking dying. Go ahead, I'll see you on the other side, brother. That's what I'm thinking. Damn government. My brain was on fucking drugs, man. Like the damn frying pan with the freaking egg. I thought my brain was melting. It was dying. I'm dead. Slow death. I tell my mom. She calls an ambulance. Ambulance comes. Damn ambulance driver was my school bus driver. And let's just say we didn't really like each other. So the next day, she did me a big favor and told everybody on the school bus a story about me ODing on weed. So, long story short, I was teased for a while after that, and that really pushed me even deeper into alcohol because, well, alcohol didn't have that effect on me. I really liked the way I felt on alcohol, and if somebody teased me on alcohol, I had the nerve to punch them in the mouth. Where any other time, I didn't want no problems. I was really a lover. I wasn't really somebody who wanted to fight people. I was an empath. I felt bad for people. Even when I did the BS, you know, bullying a little bit, picking on people, even in the back door, like, people didn't realize I was kind of picking them up, you know what I mean? Hey, man, I'm sorry, dude, you know, I know I mess with you, but you should really protect yourself and stand up for yourself type of thing. So anyway, I go friggin' loopy. High school starts to suck. I start just diving deeper into the bottle. And, you know, now I think back, it's exactly what the government wanted. They wanted us to stay away from weed because weed keeps you happy, right? Your thoughts are good. You might get the munchies and shit, but, you know, does it cause paranoia in some people? Yeah, of course, but it's not supposed to be used as, like, people abuse the shit out of alcohol, you know, and you can abuse the shit out of the plant. But you just find your happy medium when it comes to your lifestyle, and that's what you do. I mean, my practices are few and far in between, but it really irks me, and it really irks me more because of my quest with the Dad Project to go against alcohol, that the government made me think that a harmless plant could freaking kill me to the point that it made me lose my mind. Now, throughout the next years to come, like, I had panic attacks after panic attack where my mom took me to doctor after doctor, and it took a damn heart specialist to look at me and basically say to me what I needed to hear. Eric, I don't know how to tell you this, but you can't overdose or die from weed. You just can't. It's just a mind thing. So I think around 18 years old, I remember it was me, Chris Hunt, and I forget who else. Wendy McLeod, I want to say. But we were all smoking in Chris's, I think he had a pickup truck at that point in time. I forget, but I remember we smoked a joint and I got high and they walked me through it, and that was a really good deal for me, you know? Even though I still didn't turn into a stoner or nothing after that, I smoked here and there. It was a good deal because I got to realize that our minds are very powerful, and I got to realize that early on in life. And at such a young age, if you don't have a parent, like when my dad found out, he basically stuck a gun to my head and wanted to know where I got the weed and who the drug dealer was. Keep in mind, now that I've become an adult, I learned that my dad used to smoke weed back in the day around probably the same time, and my mom told me everything. And, you know, I've looked back and like, damn, you were such a bad parent, and, you know, you might see this, but damn, you were a bad parent. Like, how about sitting me down and, you know, being honest and saying, hey, you know, I get it. You wanted to try something out. You tried it out. No, your drunk ass wants to talk about going to shoot somebody, and you never even threw hands maybe, what, one time in your whole life? Like, what, you want to go shoot somebody? You can't throw a punch. You're going to shoot somebody? Who the hell are you kidding? So anyway, that sculpted a big part of my life and really ran me down some damn avenues that I shouldn't have went down. One good thing it did to me, kept me away from all the other drugs. While I had friends getting tied up smoking rock and all that shit, and, you know, people are dying over Oxycontins and robbing their parents blind, I didn't fall into any of that. You know, I even got to the point 27, 28, around that time, 26, you know, I started balling out a little bit. I started dealing. And I didn't do drugs, so I made really good money really, really fast, but it was just part of my process. And I only got involved because my roommate was selling it, and if he would have went down, I would have went down anyway. So I figured I might as well make some money, and I turned out to be really good at it. But, you know, I didn't do it long, and I paid my karmatic back for it, trust me. Selling drugs ain't good. You know, weed's one thing. Weed's a friggin' herb. It has medical value. All that other shit, crack, coke, like, you know, I dabbled with it in my late 30s after I understood how things work. And, you know, I tried things just because I wanted to try, like everybody else, put it on the back shelf, call it a day, and that's how my life went. I had a lot of control over any kind of addictions. The only thing that bit me in my ass for a long time were cigarettes and alcohol. So let's get back to it. So, right, the government had me thinking I could friggin' die, you know, and that was a big part of my awakening. You know, I met my wife. She is a connoisseur of the plant. She really enjoys it. A lot of people in Georgia do. And I started researching because my mom had lung cancer. you know what, we're going back 6 years ago. It's when all the information really started coming out to us. You know, unless you were paying attention to the plant the whole entire time, then you knew things 10 years ago that, you know, they weren't letting out. Now today, man, I just bought new sneakers and stepped in a damn puddle. So now today I sit here and I'm creating a brand, right? And keep in mind, my whole entire mission has been to create a nonprofit that fights alcohol. That I raise money to raise awareness on how much of a depressant it is, and really raise awareness on how many kids are drinking it. 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, like it starts so young, and man, parents, wake up. Like that, it's a depressant. It creates bad thoughts, and more that we learn about life is that our thoughts create our reality. That's why alcohol is so available and jammed down your throat. You know, people like me, who I was born in 75, I grew up during the 80s and things like that, alcohol was jammed down our throats. You know, we'd watch Super Bowls and there would be beer bottles having football games. And as kids, we thought that was the coolest shit. And we were all ready to start drinking. Every damn one of my friends, we were ready. We were ready at like 12 years old. Give me my adult card. I want to go adult. I want to do what everybody else is doing. Because I'm sorry, alcohol boom 50s, 60s, 70s. My dad got sucked up in it, and all my friends' parents are still sucked up in it. To this day, they're still sucked up in it. And they're just not getting it, that they're killing themselves. Like, do y'all get that who drink alcohol? I don't care what age you are. If you're putting it in your body, you are killing yourself. You're giving yourself a death sentence. And you're giving yourself horrible thoughts. Just horrible, horrible. There's no way around the thoughts. So anyway, I stand here today. I have this amazing rap artist. Amazing rap artist, Spiro. And we just meet. I have a clothing idea that surrounds around the movement of marijuana. And I just threw it at him. You know, it's called planting seeds. You don't know who you're meeting. I didn't know who he was at the time. And, you know, who he is he should be a lot bigger. Like, the kid's going to be a superstar. And if he sees this, dog, I'm going to go back to these videos and be like, look, dude, you didn't know I was riding my bike at 6 in the morning talking about our life, but I was. And look at us now, look at us now, look at us now, right? And I can say it, man. Like, I'm going to be on jets with this kid. I hope he just lets me take care of his PR part of his life, because, you know, he had a big shot. Like, he's got 1 million views on Facebook on a video. And when he first came out 6 years ago, his YouTube was doing really good, and he didn't pay attention to it, and it kind of got away from him. But that was his process, right? And now he's right around the time of waking up, and he's going to do great things, like huge things. Like, everything the kid thinks about is coming to life. Everything I think about is coming to life. And Jay is just as awake as I am, so he's thinking about stuff. Like, you got just 3 people all dreaming the same dream. There's only one thing that can happen. The dreams are going to come true. So, you know, that's what I want you to really start asking yourself questions. I want you to start questioning life. What's the point of all of it? And really, really look at marijuana, right? Look at alcohol. Look at how many people openly die from alcohol. Look at how many rehabs support alcoholics. Look how many, just really look at the friggin' statistics of what alcohol is doing. It is the most dangerous chemical on the planet. It has more addicts than heroin. It controls more people than any other substance. All the other shit was put here just to take you out quickly. Boom, you're gone. Boom, you're gone. And you want to know what? They created that shit to reinforce keeping marijuana illegal. Because you can't deny you smoke marijuana alters your brain. So does the other illegal substances. But the other ones will take you out. They'll fucking kill you. Marijuana won't. But the government had to back it up, right? They had to create a system that was unbreakable. And they did. And they did it by world domination. They made the rest of the world make the shit illegal too. So it's supported. And all they're doing is figuring out that your mind, your thoughts, control it all. Your thoughts control your reality. So we got to dumb down these people. We got to screw them up. Got to keep them distracted. That's all life is one game of distraction. As Gary Vaynerchuk says it, we are trading attention, right? Now that I've really put that underneath a microscope, our attention's in the wrong areas, people. You better get your attention back inside here. Especially when it comes to alcohol. You need to realize that stuff is poison. It's killing you. It's not going to kill you fast. It's going to kill you slow, and it's going to kill you miserably. It's going to kill you mentally. It's going to kill you physically. It's going to kill you emotionally. It's going to take away your relationships. It's going to take away your children. It's going to take away your time. It's going to give you headaches. It's going to give you the shits. Do you really want the shits, people? No. Start taking care of yourself. Put down alcohol, right? Start asking yourself the question, weed cures cancer. Hemp alone, and this is where I'm really, really big because I am an environmentalist type of guy. Hemp alone can change this whole entire planet. It is a weed. It grows easy as shit. You can take 1,000 weed seeds, walk through the right forest, wing them bitches out, and you're going to have weed. You're going to have hemp. Hemp can create every single textile known to man. But we keep the plant illegal, right? Anybody can grow it. Anybody. You can grow it anywhere. It'll damn near grow itself. Meaning it costs about nothing to grow. But it's still illegal, people. When are you going to wake the frig up and look at these obvious answers nowadays? There's millions of us. And y'all are going to sit back and let your government keep lying to you and keep controlling you and keep jamming alcohol down your throat? And then when you're driving, they're going to keep pulling you over and throwing you in jail and taking all your goddamn money, so you got to work till you die? You're in a vicious cycle of being slowed to frig down. You're in a vicious cycle of being controlled. Get yourself out of the friggin' vicious cycle. Just this one topic alone should wake you the hell up. Start researching marijuana. Research how it's helping cure cancer. Research how it's proven to kill cancer. Research where cancer comes from. It comes from processed foods. Wouldn't the world be a lot better place if it wasn't so built up, wasn't so commercial, wasn't so the way it is, and there was just fruit trees growing all over the place, nuts and berries and vegetables and everything everywhere just for the taking? Wouldn't that been a better friggin' world than having stress, anxiety every day about paying your stupid car note or paying the gas bill? We got scammed. Now, how do you get over the scam? You know, I got to get all intense sometimes. You start loving yourself unconditionally. You start loving everything about this planet, every person, every object, every bug, every seashell, every grain of dirt. Start loving everything about it. You have to live in the present moment. You have to be present. Don't live inside your cell phone. Don't watch TV. I know these are all things that you were taught as a child to adapt to, and I'm telling you to readapt yourself. I'm telling you to reprogram yourself. I'm telling you to stop doing the things that you're doing that everybody else is doing. I want you to stand alone. I want you to get right up here. I want you to meditate. I want you to stop eating meat, right? I want you to stop drinking tap water. I want you to stop using tap water in your ice or tap water in any damn thing. Use pH balanced water or spring water or distilled water, something that you know does not have fluoride in there. If you don't understand why I'm saying that, that's fine. Just listen to me. That's all that matters. Drink good water. Eat healthy food, fruits, nuts, vegetables, right? Things that are alive. Get this concept. What's going to give you more energy, people? Something that holds energy, like a live food, or something that's dead and friggin' rotten that you slap on a grill and you have to cook to stick it on a plate. You're eating emotion. You're eating karma. Don't eat karma. I hope this episode kind of gets some people asking themselves the important questions about life. It's not as hard as we're all making it out to be, and I'm going to prove it. That's why my whole life has been documented since the beginning of me learning what it means to document your life and why it's important. So let's see if I can totally be doing what I love and earning money doing it to live a healthy lifestyle. And let's see if I can do it underneath 2 years. Right? Shit. Let's see if I can be a millionaire under 2 years. How about that? If I can do that, then will y'all fall in line? Then will you follow me because of money? Right? Because I ain't doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the power that the money will give me to go against and to help and educate and whatever else, right? Maybe after that, I'll get into opening up yoga studios all over the place that are nonprofit ran and getting little kids in there, because this generation of children are very special. And I know a lot of people don't realize that they're special, but they're very, very, very special. They have a very big role coming up. And I just hope y'all start searching YouTube, Spiritual Awakening, and maybe start diving down a rabbit hole and educating yourself, because that's what my videos are for. My videos aren't the videos that are going to teach you. My videos are the videos that are going to educate you that there's more going on, and there's some very highly talented people that I follow who have been awake for decades that are putting information on the internet so you can find it. So go find it. Happy Monday, everybody. If you smoke weed, smoke it. If you eat mushrooms, eat them. If you use DMT, use it. Don't live in the bullshit society, right? Get outside, get fresh air, breathe really deep. It's like a woo-saw moment right there, baby. But I'm going to go back to my bike ride. Peace out. Love every one of you. Bye-bye.